again. Hello again, everyone. Finally, we must recognize the very special honorees. It's that time, everyone. Presentations will be made as outlined in your program. Each recognizes individuals who have made a significant impact to improve the lives of those affected by schizophrenia-related brain illnesses. Our first award is the Joanne Verbonic Award. This award recognizes an individual's contributions that go above and beyond normal volunteering. It is awarded to a select individual who offers never-ending inspiration, encouragement, and an unwavering belief in persons with schizophrenia and related brain illnesses. The Joanne Verbonic Award is the highest award that can be bestowed by Schizophrenia Alliance, Psychosis, Support, and Acceptance Peer Self-Help Support Groups. The award was initiated by Joanne Verbonic, founder of Schizophrenics Anonymous, now Schizophrenia Alliance, who wanted to personally recognize those who offer such immense dedication to SA. Sandy Dimiturchik, SARDAA board member and Schizophrenia Alliance Psychosis Support and Acceptance Coordinator, will present the Joanne Verbonic Award to Dr. Sue Dutch.
Thank you. Sue Dutch has helped spread the word about the SA groups throughout the United States. In June, Sue will have been volunteering with SARDAA for 2 years. She is a former psychology professor at Westfield State University in Westfield, Massachusetts. She has helped me, the SA staff supporter, make calls to almost 400 early psychosis treatment centers and almost 200 clubhouses. Each time she calls, she verifies contact information for the organization, gets additional contact information, and discusses SA groups with the organizations, answering questions about SARDAA and SA if there are any questions. Many of these centers have never even heard of SARDAA or SA. From the information she gets, we have been able to increase the number of SA groups. She also has helped the executive assistant enter information about conference attendees and donors. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sandy, for this incredible honor. You've been a joy to work with, and I'm proud to be a volunteer for SARDAA. I do so to honor the memory of my brother, Eric Dutch, who courageously lived with schizophrenia for nearly 30 years. I'm truly humbled and honored to be the recipient of the Joanne Verbonic Award. Thank you so much.
Our award is the Exceptional Media Award. The media often covers issues related to psychiatric brain illnesses using inflammatory language and misinformation. We all know how that goes. It is rare and refreshing when a journalist takes a true interest in reporting psychiatric brain illness in a way that breaks myths with factual information and in turn reduces discriminations. This award is presented yearly to a journalist, photographer, broadcaster, or blogger that takes a significant interest in presenting brain illnesses within a positive, informed light, and most importantly, includes the voice of the diagnosed in the coverage. This year, the award is presented to Richard Gere, who is not able to appear. Susan Sheena, SARDAA chair of the board, will present the award. Susan?
Thank you. I'm not quite sure where you are at the moment, Mr. Gere, as you were supposed to be in Europe at this time, but hopefully you are safe and well and listening. Oh, excuse me. On behalf of SARDAA and those affected by SMI, including their caregivers and families, it is with great pride to present you with the Exceptional Media Award. Your portrayal of Dr. Stone in the movie Three Christ was deeply moving and outstanding. Thank you so much for educating the world about the poor treatment of those suffering from schizophrenia. Dr. Stone, thank you for being one of the few angels who are dedicated to changing the paradigm of treatment, along with our team at SARDAA and others. I encourage everyone to see this movie. You can see it on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure where else, but it's an amazing movie, and I highly, highly recommend it. Thank you.
Thank you. The next award is Volunteer of the Year. This award recognizes an outstanding Schizophrenia and Related Disorders Alliance of America volunteer who has shown a strong commitment to performing at their highest level during countless hours of volunteer services. SARDAA applauds and recognizes their exemplary efforts. The Volunteer of the Year Award is presented to Mary Troy by now Linda Stalters, CEO.
Hi, Mary. Mary Troy has been an amazing SARDAA volunteer, spending extraordinary amounts of time leading and coordinating volunteers for the Brains on Broadway and Brains on the Beach events. She has been instrumental in crafting ways to make the events successful. Mary has shown her organizational and leadership skills along with her passion for SARDAA and the organization's mission and vision. Mary provides articles for the well-read and popular SARDAA newsletter. She shares her passion for the SARDAA vision and mission in the other groups that she attends. Mary assists the on-the-call team by supporting people who are in need of additional resources specific to working through the court system and when their loved one is incarcerated. Mary has a strong commitment to SARDAA, and it shows by her actions. Thank you so much, Mary.
Thank you, Linda, and thank you to everybody on the SARDAA team. I'm so honored to receive the SARDAA Volunteer of the Year Award. What I get out of volunteering with this amazing nonprofit is so much more than what I give. As Dr. Laitman said earlier, this is personal for me. My work with SARDAA as a volunteer coordinator has been very therapeutic, more than you know, this past year, and I am very grateful for all the amazing volunteers who come by train, by plane, by bus, by car for long distance travel, and they help. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this. They help us put on these fabulous events. I'm so proud to be a member of this team, especially proud of Linda for your drive and your vision and your willingness to help families like mine. Thank you.
Thank you. Well deserved. Our next award is the Clinician Extraordinaire Award. This award is for a physician, nurse, nurse practitioner, social worker, or healthcare worker who has gone above and beyond the routine requirements of neuropsychiatric healthcare to enhance patient care, improve family understanding of neuropsychiatric illness. This year, the award is presented to Dr. Michael Muffson by Linda Stalters, CEO. Again, Linda?
Dr. Michael Muffson is receiving the Exceptional Clinician Award in recognition for his extraordinary talents as a master clinician and his appreciation for the complexity of medicine psychiatry interface, including the fact that serious mental illnesses are brain diseases. Dr. Muffson has an international reputation as an expert diagnostician and psychopharmacologist. His referrals come from all over the world, and he is considered the go-to clinician when psychiatrists and other medical specialists are mystified as to how to best help their patients. He has taught generations of medical students, residents, and fellows at Harvard Medical School and is revered for his clinical wisdom and commitment to providing the best possible care. He inspires others with his warmth, character, and dedication to the vitality and relevance of psychiatry to the medical practice. Congratulations, Dr. Muffson. This is indeed a very important award.
Thank you so much. I think it's simple to say that the vision and mission of the diagnostic center that we run at the Brigham and Women's and SARDAA really coincide. So it's a pleasure to receive this award with the ambition of both of us being to change both the classification, but more importantly, to treat patients with respect, to understand that this is a brain-based disorder, and to give both comprehensive and empathic care to patients and families. So I look forward to this being the beginning of a very close working relationship between SARDAA and ourselves.
That would be fabulous. We need to talk.
My pleasure.
For sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next award is the Valiant Researcher Award. This award is presented to a researcher who has designed and implemented studies to enhance the diagnosis and or care of those affected with neuropsychiatric illnesses, who is dedicated to pushing the boundaries of science, committed to including the voice of the patient or patients, families in his or her work, and has dedicated time to dissemination in a forum to reach patients using non-medical language, presenting in domains patients are likely to see and read: media, magazine articles, flyers, fact sheets, the world I live in, right? This year, the award is presented to Dr. Robert Friedman by last year's honoree, Dr. Deborah Levy.
So before I make some comments about Dr. Friedman, I know that he sent a website where people can get information about the prenatal use of choline. And it has, I just went there a few minutes ago, it's been updated to contain information relevant to the coronavirus. So I encourage people who are interested to go there, and it also has updated information on doses. So Dr. Robert Friedman has fundamentally transformed the meaning of prevention of serious mental illness. From clinical observations, he recognized that the brains of individuals with schizophrenia were hyperreactive to the external world, leaving them unable to adequately inhibit irrelevant information and therefore overloaded with too much information to be processed effectively. In human and animal studies, he spent his scientific career deconstructing the brain circuits that mediate this gating process. And he discovered that it depends on normal activation of acetylcholine at the nicotinic receptor. This receptor is 10 times more active during the second and third trimester of pregnancy than it is after birth. And that led Dr. Friedman to the idea that the most effective time to decrease risk for the underlying neuropathology that sets the stage for the later development of serious mental illness was to target this aspect of brain development prenatally. He has shown that the development of these neural circuits can be protected prenatally by ensuring that the larger than normal demand for choline is available to the pregnant mother. Use of choline supplementation during the second and third trimester is therefore only one way to safely protect brain development while cholinergic brain circuits make these critical connections. This pioneering approach offers the best chance to eliminate serious mental illness before it begins. It's an example of translational medicine with huge potential impact, much like that of folic acid in protecting against the development of cleft palate and spina bifida. All transformative discoveries require determination and perseverance, usually in the face of skepticism and even dismissiveness. The word valiant is especially apt in describing Dr. Friedman's unfaltering, even heroic commitment to pursuing the science of prevention.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Friedman. Thank you for the award that you have just conveyed to me. I am sorry that I can't be here with you today to receive it in person. I'm truly honored and humbled that you chose me as your valiant researcher. I'm not sure that I am valiant, but I am perseverant. And it's my hope that through research like ours, no generation of children in the future will face the mental illnesses that our children have had to face. Thank you again.
Such a fabulous piece of research. Wouldn't it be just wonderful for pregnant mothers to be able to take a medication to prevent the illnesses that people do suffer with now. Thank you so much for this very important, timely research. Both you, Dr. Levy, and Dr. Friedman, and so many others who are valiant and persistent. And that is what's necessary. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Absolutely amazing. Our next award is the Legislator of the Year Award. This award is presented to an individual who has utilized legislative initiatives to improve the quality of life and care for individuals affected by schizophrenia-related brain illnesses. The person may be an individual in mental health recovery, legislator, state and federal, or family member who has proposed or responded to proposed or enacted legislation, locally or nationally, which impacts treatment and or the rights of persons with a severe neuropsychiatric diagnosis. Florida State Senator Gail Harrell is the recipient of the award for her proposal recognizing the importance of tardive dyskinesia by presenting the Tardive Dyskinesia Awareness Week. Senator Harrell is not able to appear. And so now we have a drum roll. Our final award is the Dr. Frederick Fries Award. SARDAA has named this award after Dr. Frederick Fries, lovingly referred to as Fred, because he epitomized the spirit of the award, which honors an exemplary individual who, while actively participating in a personal recovery journey, is a brain health advocate and is courageously educating the public about severe neuropsychiatric brain illness. Dr. Fries was on the steering committee in early 2008 when SARDAA was being conceived and created. Aren't we all glad about that? He was also the recipient of this award when it was called the Shattering the Stigma, Realizing Recovery Award. Unfortunately, we lost Dr. Fred Fries last year. This year's honoree is Bethany Yazer, and the award is presented by Linda Stalters.
It is my honor to present Bethany Yazer in receiving this, our most prestigious award, the Dr. Frederick Fries Award, for her courageous and vitally important work, proudly telling her personal story and effecting help for others on their personal journey to recovery from psychosis brain illnesses. She is among the esteemed previous recipients, such as Dr. Fries himself, Patrick Kennedy, Joanne Verbanik, and others. Thanks to treatment with clozapine, Bethany's symptoms disappeared and she returned to her former self, allowing her to re-engage in relationships, study, play the violin, and enjoy life with family and friends. After her recovery from psychosis, Bethany completed her required courses at the University of Cincinnati with nearly straight A's and received her molecular biology degree magna cum laude in 2011. In 2014, she published her memoir, Mind Estranged, which details her recovery after 4 years of homelessness and psychosis. Today, Bethany travels around the country sharing her journey of recovery to inspire patients and families and to help clinicians and other health professionals better understand the experience of schizophrenia symptoms and recovery and how their patients can recover and return to their baseline. Through her partnership with Dr. Henry Nasrallah, her co-founder of the Cures Foundation, she hopes to offer persons with schizophrenia, their families, clinicians, and the general public needed information about schizophrenia. Bethany, you do deserve this, the most prestigious SARDAA award. Congratulations.
Thank you. I am honored, humbled, and thank you to receive the Dr. Frederick Fries Award from the Schizophrenia and Related Disorders Alliance of America. I would like to quote the late Dr. Fries. As I often say, in my 30 years with schizophrenia, there's never been a better time to be a person with serious mental illness. There's more hope than ever before. Dr. Fries inspired us to realize that recovery from schizophrenia is possible today. The Schizophrenia and Related Disorders Alliance of America is doing marvelous things. I am especially impressed by their efforts to reclassify schizophrenia and other serious psychiatric illnesses as neurological brain disorders. This will be vital in correcting misunderstandings about schizophrenia, lessening the stigma, and improving insurance coverage. I want to congratulate SARDAA on the meaningful impact they are making every day around our country and the world. Today, I'm grateful for my sustained recovery from schizophrenia for the past 12 years. I hope to do my part through the Cures Foundation, which I co-founded with Dr. Henry Nasrallah 3 years ago, in promoting efforts to reduce stigma and providing strong advocacy. Every day, I will endeavor to live up to the honor of this award that is being presented to me today. I will try my very best to help in carrying the torch of hope that Dr. Fries and so many others before me have carried. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bethany. Congratulations.